Hello everyone, this is Joe Lombardi. As usual, subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you. What I have for you is something kind of unusual for me. Well, is my unboxing of my Harley Benton HB 35 Plus. I bought this from 𝕬𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕡, as you can see here, but I am not associated with them. I just buy my gear from them ever since I moved back to Europe. So I've seen so many unboxing of this guitar and so many videos, and I decided to jump into the dark side, sort of saying. I'm a professional musician. I play music, compose music, and teach music for a living. So I have all the good brands, all the good guitars, all the brands you are thinking of. I have them all. But I've heard so many good things about this guitar that I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get one. Why not? Also, I got myself a gig bag since, I was shopping and I said, well, why not? The gig bag is very well made. Just so you know, guys, I'm re-recording the audio because there was a noise in the original that I could not get rid of. So here is my comment over the images of my video. All right, makes sense. Okay, yes, the gig bag is nice. It's very padded. Yes, right there, you see. Okay, here, this is a better shot of it. You can see it. Again, very padded, nice and thick. Very good anti-bumps protection. And so that's the gig bag. I think is gonna Oh, there you go. As you can see, there's also a pocket at the very top of the gig bag. You can put your strings and small items that you might need for your gig. So I also bought some 𝐸𝕐𝕠𝕐𝕠 strings, no associations with them either. Now, these strings I bought are not very common. What I'm saying there in the video that you have the flat rounds for the jazzer and the full rounds for the rockers. And I bought those half rounds. These are the gauge is 11, so they're pretty much in the middle, okay? And I like that because I play different styles. I think with a little bit of an EQ and adjusting my touch, I can get a fairly good jazz sound. And going the other directions, the opposite direction, I can also get a fairly good rock sound. Also, I got some straight ahead jazz strings, domestics, 11th gauge. I like the 11th gauge. I tried heavier gauge, you guys, but they were too heavy for me. So now I'm settling on those 11s for jazz. And I have 10s on my solid body guitar that I use for everything else, pop, soul, funk, R&B, Latin pop as well. Okay, you guys, I skipped ahead a few seconds. This is the moment of unboxing, and here we go. You can see the logo right there. So I'm opening the case. I have to say that the packaging is pretty nice. A good job from 𝕬𝕦𝕡𝕡. Okay, opening the package right now. Okay, it's pretty sealed, but considering that is at the moment I'm residing in Italy. And Tom is shipping from Germany. And here it is, the moment of truth. You might ask yourself, but Gio, if you have all the good guitars, even the exact same one on which this guitar is based, and I think you know what I'm talking about. So why would you buy this one that is so cheap? It must be so bad, right? Well, again, I've seen so many reviews. Also, they include a cord and a key to adjust the truss rod. Well, I don't know if the key is their exact term to describe that tool, but you know what I'm talking about. So the reason why I bought it is because my famous okay, guitar, which is the original upon which this is based, um, needs lots of work. You know, it has lots of mileage. It's a guitar dated from the mid-70s, and so repairing that would cost me more actually than buy one of these. So I got curious and I said, you know what, I'm gonna get something that is apparently very well made, we'll see in a moment, and can deliver, do the job. Plus, I like the pickup this guitar is using. You know, I like the tone, the sound. Well, we'll see if I'm gonna be a lucky one or not, because I've heard from other YouTubers that it's really not always a guaranteed that although the quality has improved a lot, there's not really a standard. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, more opening. Sorry guys, the process was kind of long, but hey, I like the fact that it has been very well packaged. You know, it's important considering the mileage that this guitar has to walk, so to speak, to reach its destination. I know also that they ship to the States. Again, now I'm based in Europe, but um, I was based in LA for forever. You know, most of my professional life I spent it there, a place which I probably will return as soon as I'm done here. Okay, the moment of truth. Yes, oh, check this out. I mean, I have to say that the aesthetic when I opened it was like amazing. It looks incredible, and you know, it's important when you buy your instruments that you vibe well with it, because that helps you to play better. Sounds like BS, but it isn't, you guys, especially for us musicians, you know. I would say that aesthetic plays a factor, a small one, of course. Okay, yes, the guitar was totally out of tune. That was my first surprise because others said that the guitar, you know, came out perfectly ready to play. Came out of the box. That's what I mean. Okay, I'm touching the push-pull knobs here. They felt good, not cheap. Okay, turn no problem. Also the pickup switch I you know, played with like a second ago is very solid. Again, the guitar was, you know, completely out of tune, like badly out of tune. So, and now I'm like, you know, messing with a few chords here and there just to see how, you know, the hand feels on the fretboard. And that was my first surprise because the fretboard was a bit too chunky. Okay, now I'm touching the edge of the frets, which they were slightly rough, but nothing to cut your fingers, nothing that would actually bother your playing. You know, let's say that with just a bit more labor, they could have filed the fret to be, you know, totally smooth. But again, nothing that really bothers your playing at all. My surprise, I have to say, an unpleasant surprise, was the chunkiness of the fretboard. Again, I have the guitar on which this is based on, and well, here I'm saying that I will see later. And again, that the neck of the Queen guitar, is, should I say, incredible? Am I stating the obvious here? But and I thought, well, you know, every one of you guys is saying that the playability is fantastic. So I was assuming that the fretboard would be of the exact same size. Not in my case. It was definitely chunkier, and I felt immediately a little sense of discomfort. But you know, I will see you in a moment. I'm gonna play some, you know, set it up, and then get back to you with my final thoughts.